I begin to speak only when I'm certain what I'll say isn't better left unsaid. Make the mind tougher by exposing it to adversity. To be calm is the highest achievement of the self. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. We should always be asking ourselves, is this something that is or is not in my control? Self-control is strength. Right thought is mastery. Calmness is power. It is the power of the mind to be unconquerable. Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been. External things are not the problem. It's your assessment of them which you can erase right now. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more in imagination than in reality. To be even-minded is the greatest virtue. Learn to be indifferent to what makes no difference. If you are pained by any external thing, it is not this thing that disturbs you, but your own judgment about it, and it is in your power to wipe out this judgment now. People hide their truest nature. I understood that. I even applauded it. What sort of world would it be if people bled all over the sidewalks, if they wept under trees, smacked whomever they despised, kissed strangers, revealed themselves? We should not, like sheep, follow the herd of creatures in front of us, making our way where others go, not where we ought to go. Time is like a river made up of the events which happen, and a violent stream, for as soon as a thing has been seen, it is carried away, and another comes in its place, and this will be carried away too. Look back over the past, with its changing empires that rose and fell, and you can foresee the future too. Cling tooth and nail to the following rule: not to give in to adversity, never to trust prosperity, and always take full note of Fortune's habit of behaving just as she pleases, treating her as if she were actually going to do everything it is in her power to do. Whatever you have been expecting for some time comes as less of a shock. No great thing is created suddenly, any more than a bunch of grapes or a fig. If you tell me that you desire a fig, I answer that there must be time. Let it first blossom, then bear fruit, then ripen. I have to die. If it is now, well then I die now. If later, then now I will take my lunch, since the hour for lunch has arrived. And dying, I will tend to later. Complaining does not work as a strategy. We all have finite time and energy. Any time we spend whining is unlikely to help us achieve our goals, and it won't make us happier. It never ceases to amaze me that we all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. Too many people believe that everything must be pleasurable in life. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. No human thing is of serious importance. Having the fewest wants, I'm nearest to the gods. Because a thing seems difficult for you, do not think it impossible for anyone to accomplish. If you ever start taking things too seriously, just remember that we are talking monkeys on an organic spaceship, flying through the universe. Uncertainty is an uncomfortable position, but certainty is an absurd one. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. He who fears death will never do anything worth of a man who is alive. Life is very short and anxious for those who forget the past, neglect the present, and fear the future. How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself? Don't explain your philosophy, embody it. What man actually needs is not attention or state, but rather the striving and struggling for some goal worthy of him. Man conquers the world by conquering himself. The willing are led by fate, the reluctant dragged. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Sometimes in life we must fight not only without fear, but also without hope. Problems only exist in the human mind. Discomfort is the currency of success. Keep your intention pure. Emotions will try to distract you, so keep going. That's the cure. A Stoic is someone who transforms fear into prudence, pain into transformation, mistakes into initiation, and desire into undertaking. Be so busy building your own life that other people's bullshit is of no concern. In life, it doesn't matter what happens to you or where you came from. It matters what you do with what happens and what you've been given. Difficulty is what wakes up the genius. The phrase that I use the most to myself in my head is one word: accept.